Hey everybody, my name is Jordan, and this is my second video in the It Gets Better installment that so many of us have seemed to have created. The first one that I made was back in October 2010, so a little over a year, and it was in lieu of the many suicides that seem to have riddled our community and society. Uh, what I said in the last one still remains true, everything that was said. But this one, the point of this video is to kind of back up what I said in the first one about things getting better and things progressing. So after that first one, I continued in community college, living in that very small-minded town. And then back in March of this year, I wound up in the hospital for 16 days. Um, Found out that I'd celiac disease and a few other things. And celiac disease is a very fancy way of saying that I'm gluten intolerant. Um, but that time allowed me to really reflect on what I needed to do, and I came to a realization that I needed some sort of financial stability to allow me to get out of that town to continue to college. And so I wound up in North Dakota, of all places, as a diesel mechanic on a very small reservation, and I made really decent money actually, and it got me to where I am now, which is in California at school at a place called PCPA, which is the Pacific Conservatory of the Performing Arts, and I couldn't have asked to be surrounded by a better group of people or a better place to try and start my dream or my career, as you might say. Um, but the past 12, 13 months have not gone without unwarranted doubt and a lot of very confusing feelings. And I had to introvert for a while and really reflect on what has happened and what is going on in my life about what's causing um, doubt in myself. And I came to a realization that yes, many others will instill self-doubt, but it's ourselves that fuel it. And it's all the anger, the questions, the confusion, the hurt. Um, and I just want you to know that you're not alone. I found that being at PCPA, being surrounded by people who love to do what I do, that I'm not alone. And it goes for anything. Um, and a lot of us are in that boat of religion and God and what does God want. But you're perfect the way you are. You are perfect, absolutely perfect the way you are. And you're not alone. The past 2 months, I got an opportunity to be part of um, a very wonderful creative process. 12 students and myself got to create something, and it's called the Tennessee Williams Project. And for those who don't know, Tennessee Williams is a very, very well-known playwright who happened to be gay, but this man was far ahead of his time in society and social acceptance and sexuality. And he came up with so many great ideas and stories. And one quote that has really stuck in my head was, in a place where so many are lonely, it would be inexcusably selfish to be lonely alone. And I guess another way of saying that would be, there are far too many people in this world for you to ever feel like you're alone. That anything you ever have to do would ever have to be on your own. Um, this is just, I've got a notebook so I knew wouldn't forget what to say, and on the top it says be proud. um, but I want everybody to know that it does get better. Though I'm still struggling with it, it gets better. No, I don't have a boyfriend, unfortunately. That'd be exciting, but no. Um, it gets better. It's gotten better, and it's only going to get better from here. And there is an abundance of resources that are at your disposal if you take the time to look. Broadway Impact was a huge one. um, when I found it when I was in high school. And if anyone has any other questions on Broadway Impact or any other resource, then just let me know, because I've got a lot at my disposal and I'd love to share that with you. I myself am a resource if anyone has ever want to talk to me or ask me questions. I will post a link down, with my email and a few other links, Facebook probably. Um, so thank you, and it does get better. It really does.